how to maximize your productivity and start your workday on the best foot. So you might be familiar with the 4 quadrants, and the first one is what is really urgent and what's really important. And so when I'm looking at my planning, or I'm looking at my Google Diary or my Outlook, I quickly scan what's really urgent and important, what needs to get done immediately. And if I can knock those things off, then that really gives me a sense of purpose and power. Now, some of those things that are urgent and important can't always be done quickly, and it might take a bit of considerable time. But you have to think about what is in that category. Now, typically it's deadlines, customer complaints, maybe it's paying bills, or whatever it is. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. I like what Brian Tracy talks about too. You should eat the frog first. In fact, if your job was to eat a frog and that was your job, and once you eat the frog you can get on with other things, you might put that frog right at the end of the day, and you'll be thinking about, oh gosh, I gotta eat the frog. His advice, Brian Tracy's, is eat the frog first and the rest is easy. And it's the same with important and urgent. Get rid of those things that can be energy wasters, but also get rid of those things that are actually profitable and give the company a good return. You should be constantly looking at your strategy, looking at what is the most effective trade of time and use of time, because it will change your list on what is urgent and what is important. Which brings me to my next category, and that is it's important, but it doesn't have that urgency. So planning, it's important, but it doesn't have urgency. And so if you can move into that category too, you'll lower a lot of the stress levels because you're now working more in control of your business. And category 1, urgent and important, doesn't need to be pressure prompted all the time. The other categories to consider are things that come across really urgent. Emails, some texts come across really urgent, but they're just not important. And they can actually be time wasters or get in the way of what's really effective for you in your day. And the last category, which you should try and minimize, unless you're trying to take a time out from yourself and the business, and that is, it's not important, it's not urgent, it's just a waste of time. So the best category is urgent and important, but really do your analysis and see if that is actually true. Is it really urgent and is it really important, or was it in one of the other categories? The best category is to work in category 2, which is it's important, not yet urgent. I don't need to get stressed, so if I nail it now, I'm going to be able to be more effective. So, I think what really energizes anybody is a sense of purpose. And look, we're going to get to a stage, it might not be now, and it's okay if it's not now, but at some stage you'll get to a stage where you actually are turned on by helping other people, contributing to something that's purposeful. And I think it's like, if you went to Egypt, right, and there you are, and you're there viewing the pyramids, and it's a beautiful morning, but you're there on your own, just you, standing there, one of the 7 wonders, and it's a great experience. It's awesome. But now you're there and you're with someone that you really care about. Maybe it's brother, sister, or lover, or family member, and you're both just standing there in awe. Which experience is the best? Yeah, the second, because you can share it. And it's the same in business. When you move away from just the economics, which is financial gain, or some of the other reasons why you do what you do, you'll probably find it's about connection. Connection with yourself and the ability to understand oneself, and then the projection of others. And that is seeing yourself in others, and also them being able to reflect themselves back to you, and having that deeper connection. Because at its collective, it's just a heck of a lot more fun. If I had a party of one, I'd be pretty bored. But if I have a party of many, and I'm able to help many, I'm going to find myself and my life and my business life very, very, very exciting. So plan it, know where you're going, think about those categories. Is it urgent and important? Get into category 2. It's important but not urgent, and make sure it's a party. so that other people can join you on the journey. So I'm William Farmer. I'm engagement specialist for Dale Carnegie. What do you do to make sure that your day starts in a highly effective way? And you know, if you're an executive or an owner, what would you like your team to be able to do to start their day in an energized way? If you want to know more, just go on to dalecarnegie.com.au.